We have a rich 30 years of what it means to be a human being on the inside. How do I find more peace of mind in the midst of a stressful world? How do I heal my body from environmental stress and illness?
In this period of time, in this 30 years, when we look out at the landscape of the world, it's not that there's greater peacefulness and happiness in the world around us. There remains these issues in the world in terms of warring and isolation and alienation, and a way in the world that seems more split apart, more environmentally unsound and fragile than any of us can remember.
This is a major turning point. There's an amazing opportunity for us as a culture right now to step forward and make change.
And so now I think it's time for Omega to take that learning of the inner and bring it out into the outer. Is there some way that what we've learned here about the mind-body connection and inner peace, is there some way for it to make the world a better place for everyone and not just people who can come to Omega?
So that as we're working on ourselves for our own transformation, in order to be complete in that, we have to take into account outer transformation, social transformation, the transformation of your neighbor, the transformation of the environment, that to be whole, you can no longer live in this separate place.
How do we as a culture find peace of mind together? How does the inner search for peace look when we try to bring groups of people together who can't communicate well, and lack of communication devolves into war?
There's a maturity that's come in the organization that I think in a lot of ways, if you were to look at Omega as an entity, that we've come to that place of realization that we need to look out. We now understand really truly in our bones, in the fabric of what Omega is, that we need to do that. There is a longing for that interconnection and that transformation that brings this society to the next level, that not only saves the planet, but affords me a quality of life that's rooted truly in simplicity, love, family, health.
Really, that describes and underlies the work of Omega, which essentially is to look for the ways in which human beings and all life recognize their interdependence and find the way that this next evolutionary step can happen.